Ask you this. You have a podcast.
Yes, I do.
It's called The Dash.
The Dash.
My interpretation of The Dash is, and I got this from a movie, I didn't invent this, I just stole it from someone, which is what I do. I'm a plagiarist, ladies and gentlemen. I steal. But there was this great part in this film, it's called Where Hope Lives, I think, where there's a priest giving a eulogy, and he's in a graveyard, and he says, you know, he's giving this eulogy to this person who's passed, and he said, we're surrounded by hundreds of gravestones. They all have four things in common: a name, a birth date, and a death date. And you can't change those three things. They are what they are. Your name is what you're born with. You're born when you're born, you pass when you pass. But there is a fourth element, which is the dash between birth and death.
Yeah, exactly.
That represents your life.
Yeah.
And to me, someone like, you know, and I believe the size of someone's dash is dependent on the positive influence they have on others.
Yeah.
And so some people's dashes are longer, deeper, and they're higher than others.
Yeah.
But I also believe that when someone goes to the next place, if they are truly profoundly influential and have a positive impact on people, their dash continues to grow. And I believe that Randy's like the Dimes of this world, the Hendrixes of this world, even though they've been gone longer than they were alive in two of those cases, their dashes keep growing because the influence in a positive nature they have with people.
Absolutely. The reason why I call it the dash is because or even wanted to do a podcast, it was because I, just like you know, we've been going to a lot of our friends' memorials lately.
Yeah.
You know, I was at Lemmy's and Jimmy Bain's, and everybody gets up there and says all these wonderful things, and I'm thinking, wouldn't it be nice to tell the person while they're alive, how you actually feel about them,
right?
And let the world know how you feel about them, and have it there for history. Yeah, because now we're in the social media age. I mean, imagine if hundreds of years ago, you know, Beethoven, Chopin, Bach, they had a podcast, and they had people would, you know, you'll be able to listen to that and hear their voice or their friends talking with them and say how much they mean to having them in their lives.
Right.
You know, so it's a celebration, you know.
That's a great way of putting it, yeah.
Yeah, so like we were talking, you have the birthday, you got the death date, but it's that dash on your headstone that it's the most important thing. What have you done between this and this? And that's what my podcast celebrates.
So you celebrate.
And I would love to have you on the podcast sometime.